Yeah.
Don't leave me alone, man. You don't leave me
Yeah.
alone.
No, I can't leave you alone. I can't leave you alone. Nope. Not at all.
Mhm.
Yeah, that video clip, that sound you played, that it kind of threw me for a loop because it's like we grooming our children. Our children are being groomed. You know what I'm saying? Before they can even think.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's disgusting to me.
And that's how they do everything, that's how they do everything, the religion, everything,
Yeah,
all of these,
yeah,
um, the subconscious mind, like, receive all these
yes,
things and we grow, they
yes,
have in that belief, and when we reach older, we think that, oh, that's the way it is. And
yeah.
it don't, what other persons are trying to show us otherwise. We don't, we're not going to take in that, 'cause we think what we know from a child growing up, it's the right
It
thing.
was
And
a
that's the
lot of
sad thing.
things that I learned. It was a lot of things that I learned that weren't right after I was around others. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you teach them. It's whatever you teach them. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know. So whatever you pour into them is like a clear container. Whatever you pour in is what you're going to get out. It's a seed. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know. And
Yeah.
I don't want my kids and grandkids taught that. That thing, I don't want them taught that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I was 12, 13 years old, I was still outside playing in dirt. My mind was not there. So why would a 6-year-old be learning something like that? Why is that what we discussing, you know? Yeah, I
That's
believe.
a destroy, man. That deteriorates, man. I'm telling you. That take away your childhood experience,
Yeah,
100%.
the innocence of being a child. Yeah, the innocence of just being a child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is really, really
Terrible.
sad. Really
It's terrible.
sad. And what is terrible, many people think it's normal.
Yeah,
That.
because it's been conditioned as a norm. You know what I'm saying? Like you got mothers who exploit their bodies, you got fathers who look for women who exploit their bodies, you got children who see these things so they grow up thinking that okay, I'm going to either exploit or look for somebody. So it's a grooming. It's a grooming from the top to the bottom and the bottom to the top. It's a grooming and it's terrible, you know? It's
It is. It
terrible.
is.
So,
For real.
hey, you just got to do what you can with what you got, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't like to focus on what I can't control. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do the part that I'm in charge of. You know, like, this is what I'm responsible for. So I do my responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
True, true. Yeah,
You
yeah,
do
that's
your
so true.
responsibility.
I definitely, definitely
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll get there. We'll get there. You know, some things have to fall apart, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing about it is we see it as a negative that these things are happening, but the eyes are seeing what's happening, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are consciously coming into the awareness of the sick behavior that's going on around them. You know what I'm saying? So eventually it all got to fall apart. It all got to fall apart. Right now it's just, it's like that pimple. Once it get there and it's like at the surface and it's busting through, or a seed, you know what I'm saying? Like it's planted and it's busting through. It all gotta fall apart. You know what I'm saying? So just let it do its thing.
true, 'cause it's a cycle, and what
Yeah,
goes around is come
yes.
cycle. So you're
Listen, we
right.
in we in nature, and nature will run its course. And nature is not a respecter of person. You understand what I'm saying? So just because we don't see the suffering, you know what I'm saying? Just because we don't see the get back, you know what I'm saying? Like they planting seeds, just because we don't see what they reap, that don't mean they not reaping. It's a reason why people with billions and trillions of dollars are still unalive in themselves because there's no satisfaction in it. You understand what I'm saying? So ain't
Yeah,
no
true, true.
win
No,
there. Ain't no
big.
win there. If money and greed is the factor, perversion, chaos and confusion is the factor, it ain't gonna never be a win there. It's never a win there. So
True, because the law is no respect of person. So at the end of the day, you're on point
the
right
thing
there. I'm telling you.
that straightened me up was when I realized that the law didn't respect me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. No respect, huh? No respect, none
Yeah,
at all. So if you don't give it, you're not gonna get it. And whatever you give, you're gonna get.
that's really encouraging right
Yeah,
now. That's
yeah,
encouraging.
yeah.
Sometimes you see things in them and they put you in a type of state like you have to
Yeah.
out of it, because boy, the
When I heard it, I
reality of
was like, "Ooh, I could not imagine my grandson coming home saying that to me at 6. This is what he listened to in school.
no, no, no. So what you have done, with you and the schooling
Yeah,
is the best.
yeah,
Is the
yeah,
best. That's the way.
yeah. And
Congratulations, man. And that
like it's just really like a continuation of the energy that was put into me, though. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandmother was at home. I tell people all the time she left to go to church, to go to her doctor's appointment, or to go to the grocery store. Other than that, she was at home with us. She wasn't out doing other things. You know what I'm saying? So her putting that energy into me is just like I'm accountable to pour that back. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta continue that pour into the ones that come after me. So I'm just grateful for what was poured into me. So I will know what needs to be poured into the future. You know what I'm saying?
true.
You gotta pour. You gotta pour. So I'm living off overflow. They living off overflow. It's just that.
That's
It's
it. That's
just that. Yeah. When I put it on the scale and I'm like, do I want to live? Because we got a choice, right?
yeah,
We got a
yeah.
choice.
You
Right
got
now,
to
I
try.
could be the type of mother who could be in the club, half naked, doing whatever not here with, like, I could be doing whatever I want. We got a choice. But
Have
I
to try.
choose, right? I choose to pour into them because I know what this pour is capable of. I know what it did for me and I know what it'll do for them. You know what I'm saying? So I choose to pour. Yeah. And when I say pour, I mean dump the whole, like just turn the whole
And button,
turn the whole cup upside down. You know what I'm saying? It's a full pour.
you got to pass the button
Yeah,
on.
you
You know what I'm saying?
have to. You have to.
And that's the problem we have right now.
Yeah.
We not there's it has been cut
Yeah.
off from history. It has been cut
Yeah.
off. Someone has took the button away from us, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. You got to get it back in A. You got to get it back and hold on tight until you know who you letting it go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't pass it to your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Don't pass it to your opponent. Because a lot of times we feed the ones who don't feed us back. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the ones who are in a space where we can gain popularity or attention. You know what I'm saying? But me, if it ain't reciprocal, I don't care what you bring in. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want it.
That's me. That's
I don't
me.
want it. So I'm refusing all offers. If the offer ain't reciprocal, keep it. If you coming with money and I'm coming with love at its highest vibration, you ain't coming equal to me. You know what I'm saying? You coming with the bread and I'm coming with the flour. You can't do it like that. You cannot
Yeah.
do it like that. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on and just share.
I really
It's the world we live in. But we here though. You know what I'm saying? The reason why we here is to change the narrative. So we outside,
appreciate
fully active, you know?
that. Yeah, thanks for your wise words, man. Well,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm telling you,
that's what we
that's
here
what
for.
we're gonna focus on
Focus.
what we to do and what we can do.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
it?
That's
That is
it.
it.
That's it.
Hmm.
Why would I focus on some information that somebody putting out that I don't want to hear and I don't want nobody around me? I don't want that. That's not us. We only talk
Exactly.
about us. You know what I'm saying? We only talk about us. So that's not us. That's not what we do. So even us
100%.
sharing their clips, we still sharing their information. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. That's not who we are. If they want their information out, they can share it. We don't do that. We ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing it. No. Let them do it. That's their dirty work, you know?
That's their dirty work
That's
still,
their
but
dirty work.
they still just like bringing forth their awareness to people who don't know these things and shedding some light. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what's going on.
Because
Because
I
trust
wouldn't
me,
have
most
known, like, if I hadn't heard it here, I would have been like, what?
Yeah.
This my first time hearing it. It's my first time hearing it.
Yeah.
But I knew a long time ago, once they sent my youngest daughter home with a paper saying that she was finna be taught. I'm like, we done. we done. We
Yeah.
done. We done.
Of course.
I'm not
That's mad. That's mad.
signing that. You know, it's either sign it or she got to sit out in the hallway while the other children are. She ain't even coming to school. I'm not signing it, and she won't be at school. You know, like we can be done here. We can be done
Exactly.
here. No, mm-mm.
That's Lord of mercy.
Because
That's the queen.
what are you really teaching them? What are you really teaching them? Besides grooming them, you grooming them for a workplace, you grooming them for prison, you grooming them for perversion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all a grooming.
Everything they teach us is a weapon against us. Every single thing becomes a
I
weapon.
mean,
Trust me. It's mad.
and the higher
It's mad.
you excel, the more weapons you've taken in. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with it. You got to be real careful with it. Like you said, you got to be careful with it. And that's why my number one job is to protect my energy. Like I'm only here for that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
only here for that, you know?
And that's why I tell people as well, don't be afraid to don't be afraid to talk to your child and teach teach them everything that they need to know
No, 'cause you
basically.
don't. Yeah, I give my kids everything. When I say I pour everything I know, I pour in. Like, I don't hold nothing back, nothing. Because if I don't teach them, somebody will.
Yeah, you know, I
Somebody
come
gonna
on this
tell
platform.
them.
I came to this platform already and like telling people to tell their child about sex, teach them about their body parts. Don't wait until they reach teenager when they start
Mm,
exploring.
mm, mm,
You say, what am I doing? I'm not
mm,
supposed to be
mm.
saying that.
No.
What? You mad? You
But
understand me?
you know, as a mother, I faced a lot of adversity because I had these kind of conversations with my children when they were younger. You know what I'm saying? And my family would be like, "You, that's too much for them. They too young to hear." I'm like, who gonna tell them then?
Mm-mm.
Who gonna tell them? If they asking me the question, am I supposed to wait till somebody else answer it?
Because it's when me about 9, 10, I was where I lived. I was passing and the door was open and I see porn going on the TV and I was like, what? And when I saw it,
Yeah,
he back and said, have you seen these things?
yeah,
I said, trying to explain what it is to me. I was
yeah.
like, no, I don't want to
Mm-mm.
because I don't want to hear
Yeah,
you. See, it's what I'm trying to
yeah,
tell you. It's what I'm
yeah,
we don't want to teach your child what they need to know.
yeah.
Some teach them
Somebody
what they're not supposed
will somebody will grab them right just like that and say, "Come here, let me show you something," you know? And you
to. Exactly.
and they don't know that what they being taught is something you don't need to learn from somebody outside of somebody who can tell you the right way with this thing, you know? Because why would you be teaching my child about that?
Exactly.
Why is that
Ex
your position? And that's the thing is that I feel like as parents, we've lost our position in our
yeah.
children. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to be that first person. You know what I'm like? We need to be that first thing that soil that they planted. It's not the schools. The schools should just be there to like insinuate what you teaching them. They shouldn't be there to give them the full thing. No. If you're
Uh,
gonna use the school should be there only to insinuate what you teaching them at home, not to just give them the full. You know, it's not their responsibility to teach our children. It's our responsibility. We bring them here, we teach them. That's how I feel. I brought them here, I teach them, you know?
exactly. Who else but you?
Hey,
Who-
hey, I brought them here, I
Um,
teach them. I realized when I was working 12, 16 hours a day, you know what I'm saying, and too tired to do anything, the kids was like, I'm like, what is these kids doing? But I had to look at myself like, who raising them? You leaving them here, you leaving them there, the stuff they bringing in, you don't know what they picking up. So if you don't want them behaving like this or speaking, then you need to be responsible. And this is a conversation I have with myself about my children. If I don't want them out here acting and misbehaving, I need to be present in their life, watching and teaching and guiding and directing them when they get out
Of
of
course.
line. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I be mad if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing? You can't be upset with nobody but yourself. So that's the conversation I had with me, and I want to be firsthand in my kids' life.
And it's
Very
funny.
firsthand.
So you see these parents, they leave up their child everywhere.
Yeah.
They leave their child with everybody, and they don't
Yeah.
know what happened
And
to
even
these.
at home, if you leave them at home in front of a TV screen, you done left them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no telling what can play on that
Exactly.
TV screen. You understand what I'm saying? So the programming that go in their mind just through a TV screen. Mm-mm.
Mm. They
Yeah.
take that to the you're responsible for the child sins until he's about what, 12
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
then uh,
Yes.
that at that tender age of the child, you are the one, only your
Yes.
information you're not supposed to be poured into that
That's
child,
it.
guiding
That's
the
it.
child, responsible for that child. Because you know when them start when they reach that age now, them start understand certain things and them
Yeah.
be able to make like like certain like decision
Yeah.
with understanding. You get what
Yes. 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 And kids are born much wiser now. Like my grandson, I'm like the wisdom in this baby. They born much wiser, so they getting it. Like soon as you tell them something, they understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's not taking long at all for them to get it. It's not taking long at all for them to get it. So hiding crucial information, hiding valuable information from them that's gonna help them grow and become their fullest self is not what's good for them right now. Tell them and tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? Tell them and tell them the truth. Yeah.
Hey, and I was saying earlier that which is these things that they are pouring into the children, the bad seed they plant, just think about the next generation. But I'm just looking at now, yeah.
Yeah.
Just look at people are waking up now and coming to know themselves
Yeah.
and aligning them.
Yeah.
Imagine these having babies and teaching
Yeah.
them children.
Yeah.
Can't look at the
That's
side.
what
Just
I'm
look
saying.
at the
Don't look at the negative because it's a lot of positive going. I mean, it's a lot of positive. Like I see awareness everywhere. Like people are really coming into the knowledge of who they are, and they are the
yeah.
ones who are now saying, "Okay, these are my kids. These are my grandkids. We're gonna do this different." So I don't see it. I don't see it the other way. I see it. I see it really being a big thing. You know what I'm saying? So
It is.
an awareness and an awakening like never before, like the great awakening. You know what I'm saying? I really
It
see
is.
it. I
It
really
is.
see it. Yeah,
It is.
I really see it.
No.
And I told my kids, like I asked my daughter, I'm like, are you gonna teach my grandkids religion? You know what I'm saying? Because I know the cycle of life and I don't want to come back and be taught that. So let's put you I don't teach all that. And it was really my kids that stopped me from practicing religion because it scared them. They didn't want to go to church.
That's
They
it.
did not want to go to church. Every Sunday I'll be like, y'all going, and they'll be like, no, I don't want to go. And I didn't make them go because they didn't want to. So finally
Exactly.
I asked them, like, why don't y'all want to go to, and they said it's scary. Like the thought of like dying and going to, it was scary to them. And I'm like, yeah, it is kind of scary, ain't it? It is kind of scary, ain't it? You know?
That's mad. That's mad.
Yeah, it is kind
Oh,
of scary. Yeah.
wow.
But I mean, I was baptized 3 times. Every time you say that, I just get so tickled because I'm like both. But
Great. It is scary in itself.
we
Uh,
was on the search. You know, if you got to be baptized 3 times, you on the search. You know what I'm saying? We was on the search. So
But it's mad. Let me ask you, what led you to baptize the second time?
because I kept feeling like I wasn't being changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, the water ain't working on me.
It definitely did not work for me. So, but what happened in my case, yeah, the first time I baptized in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Okay.
Yeah, I had left that church because I had relocated. So I went to another church. No. The first time I baptized, no, was in Jesus Christ's name. And then now, because I was living with my boyfriend at that time,
Okay.
he told me, I have to leave my boyfriend because that is adultery,
Yeah.
fornication,
Okay.
and all of that. But I live with my boyfriend. I had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had nowhere to go. So then now he starts like showing me face and stuff and said, "Boy, you gone to church. We have a good relationship going on. You stop giving me sex. So listen, it can't work. So you gotta go." So you know, we start giving back a thing, you know,
Yeah.
because guess what? I have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So then, you know, I left that church and then now I go to another church. You're telling me that no, that's not the correct way in Jesus' name. I must
Okay.
baptize in the name of the
Okay.
Holy Ghost. Then I go,
Okay.
then when I did that now, same thing, you know, I baptized, but it's like it don't make no sense because I them that time to be bad in that church.
Yeah, the water don't work. The water don't work on everybody, you know. But the first time I got baptized, I was a child though. I was like 7. So it was in the church I went to, you couldn't take communion, which was the crackers and the juice, if you hadn't been baptized. So I
And that's
got baptized
not
so that I could be
innocent. You
able
don't
to.
think even the baptism, they tell you that, you know, you should
Yeah.
repent and
Yeah.
come to Christ, right? And come to Christ
Yeah.
and your sin will
Yeah.
be forgiven and baptized. What does second one know about sin?
Listen.
What does a
But
second
I wanted the
know about
juice
sin?
and the crackers, right? So I got baptized so that I could be able to eat the juice and the
Oh,
crackers.
no,
And then when I became like an adult, like 23, I got baptized again because I'm like, okay, now I really want to do right. I want to give my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to just be right, right?
I baptized when I was 23.
Yeah.
That's the second time.
Yeah. So then when I was 33, I got baptized again because I'm like, damn, the water ain't working. Like everything
Wow.
I'm doing is going against why is this like that? So after the last time, I'm like, I just want to read the Bible. Like I want to see what this book is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to go to church. I just want to read it for me. So I read it once and I kind of fumbled through it, you know? Then I read it again
Yeah.
and I'm like, why do everything in here feel like it's about me? Then I read it again and I'm like, this is just a book of the mind. Like it's only like how you feel when you going through a certain situation. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. It's all about how you feel when you're going through a certain like if you ever find yourself in this situation and your mind
Yeah.
state is like this is how it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So after I read it again, I'm like, yeah, no more church for me. They pulling a scam.
It
They pulling a scam. The greatest
was,
scam of all times.
you know, for me, it was bare confusion. I didn't get nothing from the
Yeah.
Bible.
Pure. Well, see,
All I,
it
all I,
confused me when I read it from the wrong. It confused me when I read it from a logical perspective. You know what I'm saying? But when I read it from the perspective of I can see myself here. You know what I'm saying? And when I read it from the point where I could put my name in that chapter, or I could put my name there and say, okay, I can see this situation with me there. You know what I'm saying? And how I felt when I was in that situation, it became different to me. And it's not something that I hold. It's a book of parables. It's a book of
yeah.
mind. It's a book of how this mind state was. You know what I'm saying? So you just get it's a tool. Like if I write a lot, I show y'all all the time, like I got tons and tons and tons of notebooks, right? So what I'm saying is if I write something down and for my children, when I leave a lot of notes for them because it's gonna be a time when I'm not gonna be here, right? So if they go back and they read these things, they gonna know how to translate it because they know their mother. So they know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So they can read what I wrote and they can, oh, okay, I know what mommy was thinking when she said that. But if you get what I wrote and you read it, it won't make sense to you because you'll be like, why does she write what does this like what you know what I'm saying? So it's not really what was written that's wrong. It's the person who's reading it. It wasn't written for them. It's your translate is not written for you. So the people
And
who read it and have that heart to decipher it, they get what it's saying. You because that's who it was written for. You know what I'm saying? So it's a book
yeah,
that you got to know the code to.
I feel you right there. I feel you. I feel you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's interesting. Oh, wow. It's a journey, you know?
Yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey. And you got to enjoy the ride, you know? You got to enjoy the ride.
You
This
got to.
world wants you to focus on all the things that are not a part of your journey, the distractions. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. Every
That's it.
day. Create.
I told. But you know the funny thing about it though, if I didn't run from the last church, they wanted to baptize me for the fourth time because they said, no, you got to re-baptize because you came out of church and you you messed up. You get what I'm saying? If I'm not around you, that'd be fourth time. It's kind
Hey, it ain't
it's
enough
kind of mad.
water. It ain't enough water in the world to turn this fire down. You know what I'm saying? They trying to turn it. It ain't enough water in the world to turn the fire down. So it is what it is. You know, they think they can wash the fire away, but you can't wash it away. You can't wash.
Can't wash it up.
The water didn't work on me. So if it worked on somebody, I just kept feeling like I don't catch the Holy Ghost. I don't speak in tongue. I'm looking at these people like, what the hell y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it just never was a place for me. It never was a place for me. Yeah,
Never.
never. Even as a child, I remember being pinched, having my skin twisted because I just could not behave. I couldn't behave. When it came to that setting, it just never was a place for me.
Experience I had. I've never taught this publicly. I was in church one Sunday and it was there say, oh, I need to have the Holy Ghost. You get what I'm saying? So I was there. I literally was pretending because in my head, oh, they was saying, how you feeling? How you feeling? I said, yes, yes. I was there saying, Jesus, Jesus, until my tongue, they said, say it until my tongue started, I started saying different languages and all of that. And in my head, I was saying all different things because I wasn't feeling nothing. I was there in church and boom, I licked up in a post, yeah. I licked up in a post and I almost licked up my front teeth.
Yeah,
That was the experience. I was
yeah,
like, and people watch me walking around. I never
yeah,
had a post, I
yeah,
was so upset. I was like, oh my gosh, this is all a joke. This is a
yeah.
joke.
It's more of a like a comedy. I mean, you just gotta. I don't know. I just quit going because I can't take it serious. I don't want to be doing nothing I can't take serious. You know what I'm saying? They always say you're supposed
Well,
to focus on the preacher and not the people in the pool or not the people. I'm like, but all these people is out here though. Like, how can I not? You got somebody in the pool in the pew that's taking the mic from the person who's singing. Like it's a spectacle going on here. You know what I'm saying? So I just was like, I can't keep doing this tomorrow. I can't keep doing it. I can't
I couldn't
keep
keep
doing it.
in church because for me, one of the church that I went, I know the pastor deeds and the
Yeah,
people in the church deeds, and I couldn't
yeah,
understand what
yeah,
I was like, why you can't strike him? This
yeah,
man is not wrong.
yeah. And you
So,
know better, and they tell you you ain't here to judge, but I'm like, it's not even judgment. Like I see you. I'm not judging
yes,
you. I'm just saying I see you. It ain't even a judgment. I see you. I can see. I don't have to put no judgment on it and say you a good or a bad person. I'm just seeing your actions. Like that's what you do as a pastor.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this how we behave.
It was an experience, though. I could
Yeah.
say, boy,
Yeah.
me
You gotta go
church
do it. You gotta go
coming
do
up,
it.
man, I'm telling you,
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
go do it.
gonna put most of them stuff in my book,
Yeah.
boy.
That's why I said a lot of the things that we went through, even though they were but it groomed, it made us who we are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for every single thing. I'm grateful. I am
It's
very
true.
grateful. I wouldn't change a thing. If I could go back and change one thing in my entire life, if I could change one thing, I wouldn't change a thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I love the space I'm in. I say it all the time. I love the space that I'm in right now. So I wouldn't
Of
change a
course.
thing.
Of
Just
course.
enjoying every moment. We just enjoying every moment.
That's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Kinnie Park
Yeah.
is just amazing, man. It's a
Always.
journey. We
Yep.
have to just continue on our parts. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Keep
Just do
going.
your part. We always want to do more. Just do your part. Like you said the
Exactly.
other day, you said something that was so beautiful. I'm like, yeah, when I read that book, I'm gonna fall in love with that one the same way I did with Eunice. You know what I'm saying? But you said I'm just here to serve the
Yeah,
same way the trees and the wind and the rivers, and the sun. Like I'm just here to serve. I'm doing
just here to
my part. You know what I'm saying? The way the ants and the flowers and the bee. I'm just here to serve. And I'm doing Kinnie Pop's part, and that's it. I can't do Grace part. I can't do Hope part. I can't do Bliss part. I can only do Kinnie Pop. So I'm just here to
what you
serve.
reciprocal, you're not
Yeah,
into it. That's the thing. Because
yeah,
guess what? Boy, I was just talking to someone this rising. Yeah. You can't, when persons reach out to you for whatever
yeah.
reason, you're not there. You're not available. You can't make it. You can't show up. But yes, still you want people to do everything for you. That's not where it
Yeah.
goes. I'm
No.
Kinnie Pop. I don't play them games.
Hey,
One and one for me. And watch
listen.
for me. Saying.
You see how I was in that live last night when he said, call me. And I'm like, I thought we was done talking, you know? Because that love ain't reciprocal. And I don't play with unreciprocal love. Once you show me that what you giving me is not what I'm giving you, you don't got nothing to say to me no more. You know you don't have nothing to say to me. What do we got to talk about? We ain't got nothing to say. Nothing.
I
Mm-mm.
said the other day, and learn. Where I'm at now is just learning to work with different
That's
energies.
it.
So these energies that are around you, they love you,
Yeah.
but you look at the actions. You look out of your eyes and listen with your ears, and you see
But
these
you know
people ain't real.
me, I'm the type of person who will tell you to keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like if that is the love you have for me, keep it. Like if what you giving me is what you think I deserve, if you can look at me and who I am and you can give me that,
I,
keep
I
that.
don't want it.
Keep it.
So
Give it to somebody more deserving. You know what I'm saying? Give it to somebody more deserving than me. Honestly.
absolutely, 100%,
Because
hundred
I've
percent.
already deemed in my book only the best for me. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't coming with the best, then I don't want it. Only the best for
Only,
me. Yeah.
only the best.
Only the
Lord,
highest for me. So I know what that requirement is. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people feel like they can come with a lot of money and a lot of materials and they feel like, oh, I'm giving you the best, but that's not the best though. That's not the
that's
best
not.
though. That's not the best. I can get that. I got that. You know what I'm saying? I got that. So
Time,
only the best for me.
see your time, which is so priceless. Your energy that you
Yeah.
put time, which is so
I
priceless. That mean
mean,
everything.
the live
Because
we
guess,
did yesterday, how we showed you can make, you know what I'm saying, like a business, right? You
yeah,
can start your whole business just in your bedroom with under 100.
yeah,
We said $20. It was like $20 in materials. You know what I'm saying? So imagine taking that time and that energy and just focusing it on yourself versus some
yeah.
nonsense, just pushing those type of $20 energies out there. You know what I'm saying? They gotta multiply. They have to
It's,
multiply. They have to.
it's true. I
So
love that. Yeah, that's massive what you do, and that's how I do my thing, and that's how I live my life as well. I share with
yeah.
people. That's why even the other day I was reading with someone, and they say, but no, and I said, please don't let nobody hear you say that. I am selfish. I think about myself. Don't let nobody hear you say that.
Yeah,
Me,
yeah.
I literally give myself away.
I mean, give myself away. I give myself away.
Nobody hear you say that.
Yeah.
Because guess if if I'm screwing this pen and it worked for me, I'm going to show you how to screw the pen. So you don't call me and say, Grace, come and screw the pen for me.
You
That's
hear
me.
me? You hear
That's how,
me? What did she say? She said sometimes we gotta let them make that. I said I don't want nobody making no mistakes I already made. I'm here to show you so you don't have to make the mistakes. No, I'm not just gonna let them make no. Nuh-uh. That's a sour mood to have. I'm here to show you what works exactly, and I'm gonna make even when the screen broke on live yesterday when I was trying to put it back together. You know what This is a mistake that you might run into. Have another
yeah,
one ready. You know what I'm saying? Just have another one ready. Do two at a time, Do two at
backup
a
plan.
time.
Backup
Yeah,
plan.
Yeah.
Trust me.
And it
Always.
happened at the perfect time. I've never had a screen break. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm on live, my screen want to break. But it happened, everything happened at the perfect time because you need to see that you're going to run into some things that it might not go 100. You know what I'm saying? But just have a backup plan. Be ready to go, you know?
They might say, boy, Kinnie never tell me this. She never tell me that the screen might break.
Yeah.
Then it start
Why you
ringing down your
didn't tell
phone.
me the screen? Why you didn't tell me? Yeah, even when the orange ink had got stained in the screen, how we had to scrub it out. You know, these
Yeah,
things may happen. They never happened to me before, but they happening now, and we're gonna work through it together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful that I'm grateful for everything that went the way it went. You know.
exactly.
Because at least we can problem solve, and you ain't got to call me and be like, okay, so I got this going on, what am I supposed to do? We work through it all together, you know. We work through
See
it all
them?
together. Yeah, if I give you the fish, you can only eat when I feed you, but if I teach you how to fish, you can always eat. So I want you always eating, always
I'd rather to give you
eating.
and teach you how to fish, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather teach you how to fish. I would definitely rather just sit here and let's just spend a day teaching you how to fish. That way you ain't never got to come back and tell me you hungry. You know?
Teach you, I would buy you a hook and a net as well. So you don't
Yeah.
come back to me.
Thank
Oh,
you. Thank you.
you
Thank
all at
you.
once. Don't come back.
I
Unless you
will,
take
yes.
fish, you're taking me back fishing it.
I'll send you all the supplies. You know what I'm saying? I will send you all the supplies. Yeah.
Supplies. Come back with the fish, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for our next point again, based on my experiences, I've shown people how to do stuff, and then like stuff that I'm doing, and they come back and use it against me and
Yeah.
use it to compete with me. But I don't pay it no mind because I look
Listen.
at it on a positive way. Because whatever I teach you, you are teaching someone else,
Yeah.
and you are sharing it as well. So it
Yes.
makes it easier for me. Get what I'm
But you
saying?
know
So
how I see it? I see it as it's my seed. You know what I'm saying? You can't compete where you don't compare. Imagine the apple tree competing with the apple seed. You know what I'm saying? Like you came from me. You can't compete with me. You know? You came from
guys,
imagine the seed, imagine the tree that came from the seed competing with the seed. You know what I'm saying? Because it sees the seed as something smaller than idiot. Nah, you came from me. I don't care how big you get, how high you go, you came from me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see that. No comparison, no competition for Kinnie Pop. You know, I'm here to teach you so you can never compete with me. It ain't no competition. I want you to do better. I want you to take it and do something with it. I want you to, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want. So if you do it, you're doing what I want you to do. Go further than I can go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. That is what I want. You actually are accomplishing my mission. You know what I'm saying? Because you taking what I taught you and you applying it and you turning it into a wisdom, and that's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? So it
that is it.
can never be competition. Really, they just reveal their character. If I teach you something, right, and you compete with me, you revealing your imagine how much more you could get if you didn't see me as your competition. You know what I'm saying? Like we could be partners and be just sharing everything. You know what I'm saying? But because you make it that way. Yeah, I like it like
Most
that.
of these people, man, they're like the wasps.
Yeah.
They're like wasps. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? As Jobless always said, they're like the wasps because
Yeah,
they
you got to get rid of them.
to reach the stage how to make the honey.
That's it.
They run off and yeah, I got this thing now. But yeah, they're like the wasps in
They missed that
it.
last part where you got to do the kiss at the end. You know what I'm saying? They missed
My
that
God,
last part. They ran off right before they got that information, you know? They ran
yeah,
off
yeah, it's mad.
right before they got that information, but I don't even those type of people I'm really those are the people who I am most grateful for because revelation has always been like that best thing to me. I love when a person reveals their character. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see who you really are. Don't
Yes.
pretend for me. Don't make up for me. Don't hide or front. Like, let me see the real, true, naked, bare, authentic you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see who you really are. That way, I know what I'm working with.
Exactly.
Don't
That
come to
is
me
what
talking talking about you sugar and then I put you in my cake mix and you end up being salt, I'm gonna be real pissed off, you know? So let me see what you're working with. Let me see what you're working with. That way I can
Exactly.
make a solid, firm, you know what I'm saying, decision. Yeah, I want to know the truth. I want to know the
Yeah.
truth.
Need to know where I'm at with you.
Yeah,
You know what
raw
I'm
and
saying?
uncut, raw and uncut. And if I feel some type of way, if what I feel, like if I feel like any type of way and you say something different than what I feel, I'm definitely going with what I feel over what you say. So
Say,
always,
say it again. Of
always,
course.
I'm always going with what I feel over what you say. If you make me feel eerie and you telling me you love me, but inside I'm like, I don't really feel like love. You know what? I'm always going with what I feel. So
I was back and front with somebody sometime last year because I was feeling some type of way inside, and I let him know that, listen, I'm feeling this type of way. I
yeah,
even get some about this person. No, I'm real, I'm
yeah,
loyal, I'm not. Where you getting that from? And these urges and feelings keep coming on so
yeah,
strong, like emotions
yeah,
and I'm like, no, 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 I'm going with what I'm feeling
yeah.
inside. Yeah?
Two
Yeah.
places. You know I do this all the time. It's two places I am not going, and that's back and forth
And
with nobody. You know what I'm saying? If we gotta do this, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? We can do this. We can do the reciprocal, but if we doing this, not for me.
don't,
Not
don't make no
for
sense.
me. No, not at
Exactly.
all. So, yeah, it's beautiful. It's
I agree. I totally
beautiful.
agree. So
Yeah.
I agree with that.
We
Yes,
just
Kinnie Pop.
gotta stay focused. You know, we got that laser focus going on right now. We got big things happening, so you're gonna have a lot of distractions. You know what I'm saying? Like the bigger the fruit, the bigger the distractions. You know, because you breaking new ground. It's new earth. You know what I'm saying? So you got a big tree coming out. It ain't gonna make the same rumble that a little seedling will make. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be bigger distractions, but you got to stay focused, laser beam focused only on what you want, you know, because wherever we send our focus, that's where our energy gonna go. So if you don't want it, don't focus on it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That
Yeah,
is it. That is it. Big up everybody on the line, teacher
yeah,
learn. Thanks for being
yeah.
here. So
Learn.
so as you're here, Kenny Pop, let's talk about talk about the website. You know, you could let me put in the comment section and pin it
Yeah,
and you tell us.
we're gonna put some new T-shirts on the website too. We got a couple new ones coming that fully that we outside, fully active, and then don't wait for a miracle. Your whole life is a miracle. I'm putting that one together too. So
Yes. I love that lion one as well. It's really cute.
yeah, yeah, that's got to go on there too. I love that one too. That was just one that was my first time experimenting with that color print. So I never was able to print a color design. So that was a big thing for me to be able to print directly color onto it. I've never been able to do that. So that was a
Oh,
very,
that's
very big thing for me. Very big thing for me. Yeah.
it's really nice. That was
Yes.
nice.
Yes. It came out. I mean, like I literally look, I'm getting choked up again. I literally shed tears when that came out. I really did.
Oh, you could
Yeah.
put at the top, Rastafari at the
Yeah.
top. That would be.
I mean, you can do a lot with it. It's just that, I use vinyl. You see my rolls of vinyl hanging on. So this is what I've been working with for the last couple years. So to be able to
Yeah.
just print a color image right off of the printer and have it come out like that, whew, it's a game changer for me. It's a big game changer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a game
As you
changer.
go, you will improve in whatever you're doing, you know.
Yeah,
That's how you go.
we planting seeds, right?
You get
Right now,
better,
this
you
is
get
just the seed, right? And that's why I'm not fearful of planting the seed because I know that what you put in is what you get out. I'm just planting the seed. So this is just the beginning, you know? You got to look at it like I don't expect what I plant today to grow tomorrow. I don't expect to put it in the ground today. The seeds I planted yesterday, you think I'm going to eat? I'm not going to fry them today.
exactly the
So
truth.
I know that seeds take time. You know what I'm saying? But let's plant the seeds is what I'm saying. Like let's start doing these things. Let's start doing. I was telling I was talking to Yuna and I was telling her like I wanted to do children's books. You know what I'm saying? Teaching them like they are the flower and they are the source. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to do
Yeah.
that. I want to do a series of children's books.
I have that idea as well, but I was thinking about like this the placards, that type of thing,
Yeah, 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 definitely,
I
definitely. Yeah,
want to
because
do the
that's
placards.
what I had started the ABC t-shirt when I did the affirmation. Those were actually supposed to be for the cards, the flash cards.
Yeah,
It was supposed to be the ABC for the flash cards, but it ended up being put on the t-shirts. Oh, you know how that goes.
you can
Yeah,
do that because that's what
yeah, definitely, definitely.
I already have the stuff them that I need to go on. It's just to get
Yeah,
them deal with, get them.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Because
do-
that's why I wrote the ABCs out so they could do like I am A, I am B. You know what I'm saying? To go all the way through with the cards and with the books. You know?
and you don't have to only have it on the website. You could go to stores and other
Yeah,
companies and try to do
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Same. Yeah,
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, it's
you
a
could
big
be a
thing.
distributor.
We planting seeds. You know what I'm saying? So we planting seeds right now, and we got a lot
Absolutely,
of seeds. We got a lot of seeds to plant.
man. Only for seed,
We
no
got
joke
a
about it.
whole leap of seeds to plant, you know? And that's why I
Yeah,
want, when we plant, we should always plant from the highest. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you planting your seeds, make sure you planting with the highest frequency from the highest vibration. You know what I'm saying? Because what you put in is what you're going to get out.
but
It's the
I do. I
energy.
was. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I put my.
Yeah.
Listen to me. People reach out to me to do stuff for them, and I don't care. I just read it and don't answer
Mm-mm.
because I don't even say I'm not gonna do it
Yeah.
because I don't even tell them just read
Yeah.
and don't answer. If I'm
Yeah.
into it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
If I'm not my 100 in it, because whatever I'm doing, I want to look back and say, wow, I've done
Yeah.
this. I can see perfection. If I'm
Yes.
100 in it,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. You
I'm
don't want to look back and see regrets and you know what I'm saying, wasted time. No way. Never.
mm,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm.
Everything I look back at, I want to be like, girl, you did that. Like you did that, you know? You did
Plant
that.
seed with intention. When you're planting your seeds, only good
Yeah,
intentions. Even
only good
yeah,
intentions, only the highest intentions. Yes. Yeah. And that's why when we learn how to motivate and encourage ourselves at its highest, we can receive or reject anything that's not for us. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm motivating me at my highest, when you come and you offering me that same motivation, I'm like, okay, I can see some genuineness in this because she
yeah,
giving me what I'm giving myself. You know what I'm saying? But
exactly.
if you come in and you giving me something that's like, who you giving that to? You
Yeah,
that's all you got, you know? I can
you know,
reject that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel good. Um, like the other day when I sent out the link to make the
Yeah.
juice,
Yeah.
you jumped on it, and
Hey.
somebody has reach out to me the following day. They got their juice
Yeah.
up the following,
Yeah.
and then 2 days after, they get the stuff and they showed me making it. The person said to me, "Said Grace, the only reason I'm doing this, and I know it's good, but I'm listening to you because you listen to yourself."
Yes.
That was a big
That's
thing
it.
for me. Like,
That's it.
wow,
That's it. That's
I,
it.
I just want to be a living
Yeah, a
example.
living example. And I got that posted on my Facebook. Like I am a living testimony. That's it. I'm just a living example, you know, but that juice, I'm sticking true to it. Like I'm sticking true to it. I got a
Yeah, man.
whole and I this new juicer because I had bought a small juicer, but it gave me too much confusion. So I made enough juice to have so that when my new juicer came, I could just start over again. But that new juicer, I'm talking about like it just do its thing. You put anything in there, it's gonna give you a good amount of juice. It's taking it, it's
Yeah,
doing its thing. So I'm grateful
yeah.
for you, you know? Thank you for sharing. Thank you for
I'm
sharing.
always sharing.
Yep.
Me. That
Thank
is
you.
me. That's
Thank
what's
you.
supposed to
Yeah.
be. We're here to
Yeah.
serve each other.
Even with the walk-in, how you said, you know, we should be doing at least 30 to 45 minutes of just us time. I've been walking every single day. Like I've been staying true to it. So sometimes you just need that little encouragement to say, hey, invest in yourself too. You're investing in everybody else. Put some time into you. So I'm grateful for you for saying that, you know? I am
Exactly.
very grateful. Very
100%
grateful. Yeah.
grateful for you. All right, I have the book for you now here right now, people. As I said, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a promotion with this book, you know, but I'm not announced yet. But this book by you all, it's called Exist in Time. You can get your copy on Amazon. Okay, this poem is called I Donna. Big up yourself, Donna. This poem is called Beautiful, the beauty that lies within. Oh my gosh, the beauty that lies within. Oh yes, Kinnie Pop, the beauty that lies within. Your
Every
soft
time
spoken.
you read one, I go to the page so I can just listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, I read one and you read one. Okay,
Okay.
I read one and then you. Okay, let me go first. Okay, I'm reading number one. The beauty that lies within your soft spoken words, your gentle touch that mystify the beauty of your soul, the echoes of the trumpet sound over the mountain high and the valley that lies below, the light that leads you to the path of righteousness and has captivated the love, joy, peace, and joy that lies within the depths of your soul. The
Yeah.
beauty that lies within. Yeah, that was number one. Page
Yeah.
one.
Oh, page one. Yeah. So I got this one. It's called Arise. Have you read that one?
Which number is it?
This is on page 15. Are they labeled? This is page 15.
Yeah, yeah.
Arise. It says, your spirit rises from the matter of clay, peeping through the dark clouds, thinking what to say. As night draws near, you clasp your hands to pray, asking for forgiveness for all the wrong that leads you astray. Shouldn't you trust the Lord before you pray? Now it's too late for him to repay. It would have been best if you had trusted him then. Sorry I had to turn you away. But you never know what the future holds. Our dear Lord works with you in mysterious ways. I
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
one. The
yeah,
reason I like that one is because I had to learn that the Lord was within me. You know what I'm saying? Like it
yeah.
was who I am, you know? Like I had to arise in me. So that poem really hit, it really hit different to me. You know what I'm saying? It was me who had
Yeah.
to arise.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
get
one
the
is
book
beautiful.
though. This book is full of goodness. Get the book, you know?
Yeah.
Get the book.
Exist in Time by
Yeah,
you all.
yeah,
Beautiful,
get the
beautiful.
book. And I was
Yeah,
asking her about her experiences too, like with, Amazon, because I really want to publish, you know what I'm saying, a book, but I want it to be more guided towards like a children's series where my grandson can see himself in a book, you know? When he read it to
um,
his kids and grandkids, I want him to be able to know, you know?
that's beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
I said I was going to animate him and make him a character in a book.
Congratulations
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. See? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm
Fully,
saying. You got to see it.
of course,
You got
of
to see
course.
it. But they deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Like our children deserve to read books about themselves. They deserve to pass those type of things on to their grandchildren and their great. You know what I'm saying? Like we should be planting those kind of seeds. That's what we
Absolutely.
should be giving them. Instead of cars and clothes and houses, we should be giving them something that clicks their imagination. You know what I'm saying? And makes them create.
Stands. Come on with it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Substance. Only
Yeah,
substance. No more icing, only substance, you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So beautiful, Kinnie Pop. I'm gonna like log out in a bit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
Gonna get out with
I just wanted to jump on and hang out with you. I'm like, she up there talking. Let me get up here with her. You know?
Of course, absolutely. I love
Typing
it.
to the
Love
comments, talking to the comments. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
it. So of course, I'm definitely
yeah,
gonna just piece up with you on a you know,
yeah.
vibe and I'm gonna upload
Always,
that all about this. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah,
It's beautiful. So big up yourself, Queen,
yeah.
and
Biggest
thanks.
ups,
Keep
biggest
on
ups to the biggest boss.
putting in the work, cause
Yes,
boy,
we put in the work. We put in the
that's
work.
great.
Still putting
So
it in though. Still putting it in though. You know what I'm saying? It's still working.
of
24
course.
hours every day. Still working.
Yes, was great, says Hope. So, but, I can't see who is on the live, but I know that Jobless is here.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, Jobless,
Yeah.
Hope,
Big up
you,
Joyce, Hope, Yuna,
big
everybody.
up
Anybody, Donna. I see a Donna. Big ups everybody.
Sister Shireen, Father Costive.
Yeah.
You definitely direct the teacher and family. We have to call them names. That's a must,
Yeah,
you
you
know.
got to. You have to.
For
Yeah.
your team, got to call the name out, innit? Big up yourself and everybody.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, Anna. All right, big up all the Lamins, the bakeries, and the mermaids. You know what I'm saying? Big up everybody that support the movement. Big up yourself, Julian. All right, so the queens are out right
Yeah.
now. See you lot later.
Yeah. Yep. See you later. Y'all be good.
And you can follow Kinnie Pop on TikTok. The same the same website
Yep.
there. You look on the TikTok, that's Skinny Pop on
Kenny
the
Pops.
TikTok. Double
Kenny Pops everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Kenny Pops everywhere. Okay.
right. And you follow me, DJ Grace Took Off
Yeah.
Boss, and also Teacher.
Yeah.
All right. So for yourself and see you
I
later.
hope.
Take All right. Later, Kinnie.